a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the NL West between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Antonio Senzatella gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. First to 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just 1 of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy. Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Now here's the first offering. As Drupal Cabrera comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball, it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Had to go a long way to make that running catch. And here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it. Showed nice closing speed and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. At the plate, Joe Broadway, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Two and 1 to count. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Number 2 will put this one away and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Merrill Kelly is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And now here is Josh Fuentes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Trevor Story steps in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 1-0.
Inside ball.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because the guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball. And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
And stepping in, number 2. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Story, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side. His butt's in the dugout. And he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
To the plate now, Dante Bichette, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bichette, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. Runners are at second and third with one down. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Next up is Matt Kemp. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. He's set and the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. Rockies lead this one 3-0. Ready now is Luis Gonzalez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. pitch on the way. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Steve Finley. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Finley is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's fouled away. Fastball well outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So now here is Dom Nunez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Number 3.
Now here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1. Nunez, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Slow grounder to first. He's got it, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. but you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
At the plate now, Antonio Senzatella. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside. Aye.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Good a ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0-1 the count. Fuentes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more.
Ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Rockies strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Carson Kelly. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Senzatella has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. His prior history in this matchup, 7 hits in 14 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Merrill Kelly. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the right fielder, Patel.
Next to hit, Patel Marte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit softly down the line at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the D-backs 1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Rockies.
Striding in for the Rockies, number two, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Todd.
So the next to bat will be Todd Helton. He singled first time up. Now here's the pitch. Lined hard to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The left fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
Digging in will be Dante Bichette. He doubled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be Larry Walker. Now a throw, but runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the
The
plate.
cutter runs outside, ball one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate now is Joe Broadway. He flew out in his last debut.
Broadway.
Here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Up next for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Kemp, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 1-1 home. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's out number 1. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Stepping in next, Dom Nunez. First pitch on its way. Three runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1. Ball that's outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Drilled down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number
Now to the
49.
plate, Antonio Senzatella, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cabrera's up with it, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rockies 3 and the D-backs 1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's quickly 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
On he pops it up. Helton might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Escobar stands at second with no outs. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now Christian Walker struck out in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Two and one after the foul ball there. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Walker has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They still trail it here 3-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Fuentes. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. That's popped up. Walker has room in foul territory. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
No one on with 1 down, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 2.
Stepping in once again is number 2. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into the pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box, Todd Helton. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. There goes the runner. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And the pitch on 2-1. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
So now to the plate, Dante Bichette. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette. 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 2 left for Colorado as the lead remains 3-1. Josh Reddick will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Diamondbacks, number 22, Josh Reddick.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2.
That's Walter.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
To the plate now, Marte. As he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So next to hit is Asdrubal Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
3-2.
There's ball 4.
Take your base.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Now at the plate, here is Joe Broadway. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Number 55 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Arizona, number 55.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker. Now the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Next up, Matt Kemp grounded out in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and there's his first base hit in this one. Marte gloves it.
The batter, number 3.
So stepping in is Dom Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch out.
2-0.
Nothing doing. Kemp stands at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. way late, and he's in there easily in second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Two and two to the Colorado catcher.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
One out and a runner on second base. Still even at 2 and 2. From the stretch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Antonio Senzatella. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
0-2.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on the way.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
So now into the box is Steve Finley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Now into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Rockies lead it 3-1. So now to the plate, Josh Fuentes. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And now the first pitch.
One and one.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. I got 2-1 to count. Inside, ball 1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And he struck him out.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Trevor Story. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Number 2 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And now pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the seventh, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Plate,
Todd Helton, number 17.
As she'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Splitter taken here, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Count remains 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The left fielder.
That was some
10.
great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
At the plate now, Dante Bichette, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Matt Peacock takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Matt Peacock.
Into the box, Larry Walker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Bichette stands at second with 2 gone. Popped him up. Broadway in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the D-backs 1. Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
From the stretch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker. Chopper foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. David Peralta will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 6, David Peralta.
Set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's it.
In there, 1-1. from the stretch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2 now.
One run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Kelly blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Scott Ober takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Scott Ober.
In now as Drupal Cabrera as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Now at the plate is Joe Broadway. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. And good for him. Joe Broadway has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
At the plate, Luis Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Steve Finley.
At the plate now, Steve Finley. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's the 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, frustrating from a pitcher standpoint right there. That swinging bunt, almost a perfect swinging bunt, made it field by the third baseman.
Yeah, grown man hit that ball, Dan. Without question, grown man hit that ball. I can't begin to tell you, though, how tough it is for a third baseman to come in, barehand that off the grass, and be able to put a strong throw to first base.
Hey, what does it feel like when you get to first after one of those swinging bunt knocks?
Man, get you some.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Noah Ramirez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
50, Noah Ramirez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Matt Kemp. Now here's the first offering.
Inside, go.
Hit toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
Next, here is Dom Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Change up low, 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now the 2-0 home. He's in there for strike one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cabrera. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Scott Over.
Raimel Tapia will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Two out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here's the 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And that misses 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Carlos Estevez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, Walker.
Stepping up is Christian Walker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Josh Rojas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 10, Josh Rojas.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More ahead from Denver right after this. Taylor Clark enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Taylor Clark.
Now at the plate, Josh Fuentes. His prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. To the plate now, Trevor Story. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. One there, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Number 2 gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
It's 1-2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And the Rockies are going to win it in walk-off style.
Ladies and gentlemen, You're at incomplete. Now running at second base.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Colorado came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Carlos Estevez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.